Good evening. It is cold outside, not outside, outside. It is cold outside. Okay. So I had to bundle up. I'm so damn stupid. Okay. Well, I'm excited. So we're doing a mukbang today. Now, what I did was I went down yonder and got me some red snapper. So we're gonna have a mukbang on my red snapper today. Okay. So let's see here. I haven't looked at it yet. And we have sides. We have French fries, and we have potato salad. Ooh, is that open? Cause everybody who know me know French fries and potato salad is my favorite vegetable. Yeah, I said it. French fries and potato salad is my favorite vegetable. I said it again. Where my napkin? Oh, I'm gonna need a napkin. Hold on. Thought I brought me some napkins. Actually, I thought the young lady put some napkins in my bag, but I guess not. Also, we got some dessert. We have, you know what? I had 2 bags. Yeah, I had like the cheese puffs, and I also have the Cheetos. Okay. And some candy. So what had happened was when I was on my way to go and get my fish, and I'm gonna show it to you in just a moment. Okay. I talk with my hands. That's why I'm doing all this, not this, all this. So, and what had happened was when I went into the store to get gas on my way to go get my fish, these was on sale for $1. Buy one get one free. Okay. So I got it. So I was like, well, I'm gonna eat about and the regular price is $1.89. And I said I was gonna eat like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of them until I go down and get my fish, and it was gonna tie me over because I haven't ate all day, right? So I wasn't planning on eating a lot because number one, I ain't washed my hands. Okay, I don't know what my hands been all day. Okay, so I was like, I'm not gonna eat that many of them because then I pump the gas, and I don't know what's all on that machine. What kind of bacteria is on it. So I said I'm gonna eat 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Therefore, I'm not gonna, you know, eat where if I do get bacteria on my hand, I'm not gonna eat that many of them, right? So I ate 2 or 3, 4 or 5, and then I just like kept eating them. And then next thing you know, it was all gone. But I prayed to the heavens that I wouldn't catch anything, no bacteria, and I didn't eat the cheese that was left on my thumb. So I think I'll be all right. So let me get me some napkins because I can't do this with it. What? I thought I brought some over here. I guess not. Okay, hold on. Hello. Oh, here they go, right? You know what? Somebody playing with my emotions. Okay, let me get down. All right. So let me show you what I have. I'm so excited. You ready? You ready? Ooh, ooh. Smells good. Yes. Yes. You see that red snapper and them fries. Oh. I got my ketchup. Okay. Before I get started, let me sing my grace. Hold on. had to wash that French fry down. You're supposed to eat. I mean, you're supposed to eat grapes before you start eating. But I had to make sure that it tasted right. Okay. No. In the mouth, through the gums. Look out, belly. Here it comes. Yay, God. Okay. Okay. I'm here all day, and then people want to call me when I'm about to start eating. Okay. So, I don't even like this type of ketchup. Why is it so damn sticky? Okay. It's just nasty. Okay, so today we're gonna. Well, I thought about like what I was gonna do, or what I was gonna talk about for the second video. So I decided that I want to talk about judging a book by its cover. Now, I'm gonna tell you my story about judging a book by its cover. It's a really old story, but it's something that I remember often, and I've told the story to some of my friends and family members. So it's like a really old story. So if you have a story or any suggestions that you would like to add, feel free to comment if you want. Feel free to like and share this video if you want. Okay? But this is my story on, I have like so many stories. I need to write a book. Before I forget half this story and won't be able to tell them. But this is good. Years ago, when I first moved from Nashville, Tennessee, I moved to Fairfax, Virginia, outside of DC, North Virginia, with a friend of mine. It was like not too long after my mom had passed. Really good friend of mine told me, I should move there. There's great opportunities there to get away, because I was like really having a tough time staying in Nashville after my mom had passed, right? So one Friday, after I packed up everything that I could fit in my car, gave away everything that I had in my apartment. The only thing I took with me were my clothes and my personal items. Friday night, got in my car. I don't even know if I had $80 in my name, but yeah, made it to Virginia. I know I had like less than $30 in my name. So Saturday, got up. My friend, she helped me produce a excellent resume. Sent out my resume. Got job offers that same week. Actually landed a really good job. So had that job, and then I also was like, well, I have a lot of free time. I might as well get like a second job, because that's like more money I can save, right? So I said, what can I do for a second job? Besides tripping, no, I'm joking. I was young back then, okay. But so she lived very close to some restaurants, actually like some high-end restaurants. Man, this fish is seasoned to perfection. Mm. 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 You know what? I can't have you looking at me, staring up at me. Okay, I'm gonna cover the eyes up. Okay. You won't see me eating it. looking at me. Oh, so I went and applied to be a waiter at this restaurant. No experience, but like I'm like, well, how hard can it be? You just taking food out there to people. Okay. Remind you, the area that we lived in, you didn't see many people like me. Okay. You didn't see many people like me. And I was country and ghetto. Okay. And my subject and verbs did not agree. Okay. And you know what? Come to think about it. Today, many years later, if I'm talking fast, them subject and verbs are still not gonna agree. Okay. But anyway. So yeah, it wasn't that many of me. Which that was fine. I ain't give a damn. I can get along with anybody. So started working at the restaurant. The people there that worked there was like really cool. Like on Saturday morning, everybody would get together. Not everybody, but a lot of the waiters and bar staff would get together and play basketball. This is so good. And when I started, I didn't have any friends. Even at the job I was working at, my full-time job, I didn't have many friends there neither. I was a lot younger than a lot of people, and they all had families. But that was like really cool, you know, give me suggestions on where to go, what to do and stuff like that. But down at the bar, down at the restaurant that I worked at, other people around my age. I was in my early 20s. So they was like, you should come play basketball with us on Saturday. And I was like, okay. I ain't had no friend. I sure will come out there and play basketball with y'all on Saturday. So, I really don't like these fries. I don't like them fries. You know, I like my fries where they're cooked and they're crispy on the outside, but in the inside they're like really tender. These taste like they've been air fried. Okay. I don't really like them from. Let me taste this hush puppy. It's all the fish is slamming. Okay. I'm just here for the fish. And a tater salad. Not potato salad. Tater salad. Okay. Let me put these hush puppies over to the side. Stop looking at me. Where was I at? Okay. So we go out that Saturday. And let me tell you. Something I never experienced. They had coolers with Gatorades, snacks. You don't have to bring nothing. Everything was out. Their parents must have money. Okay. When we went out, when we went back home, when we go play, better go up there to that center and get some water out of that water fountain. Okay. But anyway, because you can't run in and out of the house. And we definitely wasn't getting no Gatorade. But anyway. Mm-mm. No, bone. I don't do bone. So, we get out there. Like I was saying, I'm happy. I got friends. We don't even know each other well, but we friends. They want to be my friend. I just felt popular because everybody wanted to be my friend. I didn't think I was going to have that many friends. Just moving to a place, didn't know anybody. Okay. But I had friends. So we get there. I get there. We get ready to play basketball. And then you have like a captain, two captains, because you have two different teams. Everybody huddle around like in a little circle. And then the captains pick. One pick, then the other pick, then the other pick. So, they started picking. They picked me first. Out of all my years playing something and you get the pick, I never been picked first. I always been picked next to last, if not last. So I had to sit out because I was the odd number. Okay. So I got picked first. I'm like, yeah, I should have been living all my life. Wrong. I got friends that picks me first. Okay. So the captains got to arguing. Go out. You know I wanted him. I want him. You got the last one. You got the last two person. I wanted him. But I got him now. I'm just sitting back enjoying it. Like, damn it. Well, where y'all been all my life? So, before we start playing, I remember back in the day, down at our basketball court, when they played basketball, because I was on the side, they'll play something called like 21 or horseshoe or something like that. And you stay up on and you shoot the ball in the basket and you move around if you won. Or you just throw the ball, like you keep up like I guess the first one 20 to 21 win or something like that. I don't know if you count by twos or ones or threes, but something like that. But, okay, girls. I got this. I can I can shoot the ball in all I got there. So we started playing. They throw the ball to me. I throw it back to somebody. Then they throw it back to me. I'm like, why they keep on throwing this damn ball to me? Hell. And I'm throwing it back. And they throwing it to me, talking about, do it. Go, get it. All this shit right. What y'all want me to do with it? A jump up shot or something? But within 5 minutes of playing this game, the captain started arguing again, talking about, you take them. You wanted them. You have one. Are they talking about me? So, I never did tell them that I didn't know how to play basketball. When they asked me, I just was surprised. I was like, "What? You the hell is just shooting the ball in the hole? Like, how serious is this?" Once they found out I couldn't play, they're running like up and down the court. I just stayed down this end and I said, well, I'll see y'all when y'all come back. Cause I could run up and down that damn court. I'll wait till y'all come back on this end. So, I don't know what position I was playing, but I was over it. So, halftime come along. Everybody taking a Gatorade break. Them heifers wouldn't give me none of that damn Gatorade. They said I wasn't playing. I was like, what? But the moral to the story is, don't judge a book by its cover. I never said I could play basketball. They assumed I could play basketball. Probably because I'm tall. Okay. But that story has been so funny to me when I tell people that story. Okay? Don't assume. Just because somebody look a certain way that they fit the script. So, that was my story. But I still have friends. They're still my friends. They just didn't play basketball with me no more. Nor invited me out. Okay. Look at this. Come on, let me teach you how to play. And they're like, you wasted our time. We thought you was the MVP. Okay. Nope. But I had a lot of fun when I moved to Virginia. And then I made my way to DC. Moved into DC. Oh, I got so many stories. I'm gonna write a book. A short story. Good and bad. Okay. Sometimes I sit back and I think. I said, I don't know how I made it through. My country, ghetto, but in this great big old city. With no immediate family. Running around like our own problem. I'm telling you one more story. So, when I finally got on my feet, made enough money to get my own place, remind you, DC was Virginia itself was a culture shock. Moving to DC from Virginia was the choice I made because I couldn't afford Fairfax not on my salary by myself. So I could afford to move to DC. Not just any part of DC. What we got for? I told it up. Now it's time for this other side. Not just any part of DC, right? I could afford Southeast DC. And everybody was like, do not move to Southeast DC. It is so dangerous. Don't move to Southeast DC. I'm like, where am I supposed to move at then? Okay. Somewhere I can't afford. Southeast DC. And keep my mouth shut. Okay. So, even the people I worked at the regular job, it's like, don't move to DC. And I'm like, I'll be alright. I ain't scared. I ain't going back and forth with you people. Okay. No, but I ain't said all that. But went on here and moved to that Southeast DC. When I tell you I stuck out like a sore thumb, what I do, I went and get dressed for work, and I used to catch the train from DC, Southeast DC, into Virginia. I didn't get dressed until I got into Virginia. You weren't gonna see me in my dress up clothes going to the job in DC. You gonna see me in my little thug clothes. Change when I get to Virginia, and when I come back, I change into my thug. Ain't gonna rob me. Yo, one night I had went out. I got home about 1 or 2 in the morning, and as I'm pulling up in my complex and parking, these two gangs that was like arguing with each other back and forth. I was tired, gullible and stupid, but I was tired. Probably drunk too. But they had guns out and they were talking mess to each other. I got out of my car and my building was like across the street. And I'm like, are they gonna shoot each other? We're like, what's gonna happen? So I said, excuse me, can I go to my building? Like, I ain't paying attention to nothing y'all doing, but can I go to my building? Before y'all started shooting, it was silence. Silence. And they just looked at each other, and looked at me, and somebody said, go on. I just scared on over. And then I look back at that, I'm like, knucklehead, you could have got shot. Okay, they could have been shooting at each other, and you could have been a witness that got popped. Okay. So let me tell you, my drink, the big goal. I went down there to the gas station at the, what is it, the 7-Eleven, and they have the soda pops, and they have the syrup that you can squirt into your soda pop. So I got Pepsi, and I squirted, was it strawberry or cherry? I think strawberry. 3 squirts. Delicious. So yeah, will I do it again? If this agent is this knowledge, I wouldn't even move down there. But I was brave back then. This is did I tell you this is red snapper? This thing gonna be a skeleton when I finish with it. So shortly after that, my brother got stationed in Jacksonville, Florida. And when he got stationed here, he was like, bro, you need to come around here to Jacksonville. Stop messing around, stop playing. By then I was over it. Cause I lived, baby. When I tell you I was in DC, I lived. So I said, all right, bro. And I moved to Jacksonville, Florida. Been here ever since. Ever since. 2002. Okay. It was good. So yeah. Oh, wait, wait. I keep on. It's gonna be smelling like stocky up in here. That's my story about judging a book by its cover without opening it up and reading it. Because if you would have opened it up and read, you would have saw he don't play sports. Okay. In high school, if he wasn't at home ec, he was at work. Okay. Because I was on, what do they call it? What they call it? When you only go to school for a couple hours, then co-op, and then you go to work. Okay. My junior and senior year, I went to school a half a day because I was on co-op. I was one of the good kids. I ain't getting in trouble and stuff. Okay. And I ain't had to go to school all day because they trusted me. Even on the days I didn't have to work. But yeah, if they would have read the book, they would have saw he didn't play sports. But I do got a story when I was in junior high and I signed up for the wrestling team. I'll tell it another time. Ain't gonna be judging me. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna finish up my fish. I don't got. Ooh, I got this little meat right in there to go, and I'm gonna have to be real careful. And I ain't gonna be able to talk to y'all because it's bony. Not bony as in skinny, but it got bones in it, and I need to be careful because I don't got no bread. When my grandma used to fry fish, you have to have some bread on your plate in case you swallow a bone. You gotta eat some bread. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. But you gotta eat some bread. So yeah. So I need to be careful so I don't have to eat no bread. Alright. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. It's been 30 minutes. Peace out.